Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Clinton, and in the last video I posted about computer parts from OLX. This is a continuation of that video, and I have brought some more parts from OLX for the computer build. And also I mentioned about the ASRock 990 FX motherboard, which came along with the AMD FX 8350 processor. The seller just gave me that motherboard free because it was not working. So I took it to the service center, and I found out that it can be repaired. So I'll just show you that motherboard also in this video, and I'll talk about that. And also I'll show you the other parts which I have brought from OLX. So this is the ASRock 990 FX motherboard, which I got from the seller who sold me the AMD FX A350 8-core processor. So this is the motherboard which he gave free along with that. So it was in not working state. I have taken it to the service center, and they have told me that they have repaired it basically. What were the problems in this, and they told me it can work, but how long it will work, that we don't know. So I will prefer to use this motherboard because this is the 990 FX chipset. The motherboard which I brought, which is in working condition, that is the 970 chipset. So this is the advanced motherboard, so if it works, it's good. I will try using this first. Another part I brought is the graphic card for display basically, and so this graphic card also I'll be unboxing, and I'll show you all the parts which I have brought from OLX. And yeah, so this is the Nvidia GeForce 210 1GB DDR3 graphic card, and let's unbox all the parts on the table. This is the ASRock 990 FX Extreme 4 motherboard, and it supports AMD CPUs up to 140 watts, and it's got a AM3 Plus socket, 4 DIMM RAM slots. They support up to 2100 megahertz RAM DDR3, and you got your 24 pin ATX motherboard socket, and you got 6 SATA slots over here for your hard drive, and there are additional 2 SATA slots over here. And this motherboard supports AMD Crossfire X 3-way and Nvidia Quad SLI. It's got a nice heat sink for the north bridge, and for the south bridge also it's got a metal plate. And if you see this, at the back it's got your regular PS2 socket. I don't know what is this output, but it seems to be a digital output, and you got your basic USB 2.0 ports, and there's a gigabit LAN output. This motherboard supports gigabit LAN up to 1000 Mbps, and it's also got blinkers for the LAN port, and it supports eSATA. So this is a slot for eSATA, and you got your USB 3.1 ports, 7.1 audio output, These are the RAM modules which I brought from OLX, and these are basic DDR3 RAMs, 1600 megahertz, and this is 4 GB 1600 megahertz SK Hynix RAM. This I brought for 800 rupees from Uttar Pradesh. And this is also a 4 GB 1600 megahertz DDR3 RAM of Irwin company. This I brought for 750 rupees from Assam. Now this is the Inno3D Nvidia GeForce 210 1GB DDR3 graphic card. This I brought from Kolkata for 1300. This is a very basic graphic card, but both the motherboards do not have any display output ports, so I will require a graphic card, hence I brought this graphic card. Your DVI port, your HDMI port, and your VGA port. Also, there are some documents in the box. That is the invoice paper and the software CD. This is the power supply which I brought from a retail shop for 540 rupees. This is a basic power supply. It's not a gaming power supply. It's by Livetech, and it's a very basic power supply which they use in office PCs, and it's 480 watts, so hope it will get the job done. And it's got your basic 24 pin motherboard power input, then the 12 volt power input, the SATA power inputs, and the fan power. So So this is the case which I'm going to use for the PC build. This case, I hope you can see it in the camera properly. Because of this tripod I cannot see the view. So this case is the Esports ICE 100 GT. And this case I brought it 2 years ago, and so I didn't use it, but it was a very good case, and I purchased it for around 2300, and Esports is a Chinese company, but the case is really good, and so it's got a acrylic front, and it's you can see it's at the side. It has tempered glass, and it has already come with one fan module at the back. I'll just so So this case comes with one fan module at the back. It can support 2 SSDs, 2 HDDs, and it's got a enclosure for your power supply underneath, and on the front you have your start button, restart button, and USB 2.0 port, USB 3.0 port, mic, headphone inputs, and this side there is just a metal casing. Yeah, it's pretty dusty. I've not used it for 2 years, so it was just kept around. But so this is the plate, and just nothing fancy on this side. On top it's got two 120mm fan slots. If you want them you can put them, otherwise there's a dust mesh also on top, which is really good. And this is the front view of the case. Okay, so And this is the back view of the case. Okay, just noticed that the RAM modules did not get captured properly in Zoom while recording because of the tripod. I could not see the screen, so maybe that's why. So just giving a close-up of the RAM once again. Irwin RAM 4GB 1600 MHz. And SK Hynix RAM also 4GB 1600 MHz. Okay, thank you for watching.